Books were the way that I found out about other possibilities in life. I grew up at a time and in a place where the opportunities that I might see were pretty limited. I came to libraries because I love books and because I see the difference they make in lives.
Ginny Cooper is the chief librarian for the District of Columbia. A native of Minnesota, she has worked at libraries in the Midwest, in Oregon, and most recently in Brooklyn, before arriving in the nation's capital a year ago.
I've been a librarian for a long time, more than 30 years, and I came here because of the challenge at this place. I think the district, in its financial difficulty, pinched pennies everywhere it could. And the expectation became, well, that's just what you do in the district. You don't replace air filters. You don't replace water fountains. You don't make sure that buildings are painted, that they're cleaned well, that they're taken care of in the way that they should be. The DC Public Library does not have a great reputation nationally.
Cooper is trying to improve the picture.
We're in a room now that has several light fixtures out. We recently redid all the light fixtures on the first floor of this building. Cost a great deal of money to clean that ceiling and do that, almost $500,000.
Now the question is, how much more money to sink into this building, named after a civil rights hero and designed by a legendary architect?
The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Library is housed in a Mies van der Rohe building, the only Mies building here in the district, in fact.
Opened in 1968, the building was recently listed as a National Historic Landmark, but some officials, including former Mayor Anthony Williams, argue the library needs a new home.
So we've got issues of how this building functions and issues of upkeep with the building, and there are problems in both areas. We're making it as good as we can.
One of the challenges is trying to satisfy the diverse clientele the downtown library attracts.
Here at the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Library, we have a very interesting group of folks. So for example, there are a number of daycare centers that are pretty close, and they're regular visitors at our children's room. We have a lot of people who are our customers without homes. And this is their library just as it is everybody else's. So we work real hard to make sure that we understand their needs and that they understand our behavior requirements. So this isn't a place to come and bathe. It isn't the place to come and sleep. It is a place to come when you want to read the newspaper or you just want to get out of the cold or the heat for a while. As long as you're behaving appropriately, we don't ask where you live or where you work or what you do. We just welcome you.
Whatever its problems, the library has devoted fans, such as Alonzo, a visually impaired patron who uses computers outfitted with Zoom technology to overcome his handicap.
I love the computers, and I love the Zoom text program. They need more of the computers that have this technology on them, because, you know, sometimes a lot more people be coming up in here and they want to get on, because you only get like 2 hours.
Cooper is all over it.
You should see them line up for the computers. And by the way, we're adding a lot of additional computers to be able to help them and others who look for information on their, through technology now.
It's part of Cooper's crusade to transform the reputation of DC's public library.
It's both exciting, difficult, and an honor to be involved in this transformation effort, not just for the library, but for everything in the district.